Bogart Rippey. I'm over to the Iron Pony, Westerville, Ohio. Powersports Superstore. I'm going to attempt to just kind of cruise around the store with me real quick. The cashiers are over here in this area. Apparel. Toys. They've changed it up. This used to be the t-shirts. I can't find them anymore. I don't know where they're at. This is my second lap around. Kind of the stuff, the safety. The gloves that were here are back over there. A lot of banners on the wall. They decorate their walls nice. Tons of customers in here. Saturday before lunch, some dirt helmets, some helmet fitting areas, some dirt racing stuff. They sponsor, they being Iron Pony, they sponsor riders, our local riders. Give you a discount and all that. Help you out, get you into the winner's circle. There was a restaurant over here at one time. Check out the wall of, that's all gloves and boxes. But we were gonna make a lap around the store, so this kind of caught my eye. I kind of like those. Some of the shirts are $100 a piece, though. I like the graphics on that. It looks retro. And they've got everything. And the materials. And then the smell of the leather. Oh gosh, it'll knock you over. "60 feet wall of gloves. Protective. They even have airbags. Jackets that you put on. They cost $1,000. And you activate it when you ride. And if you go down, the airbag and the jacket goes off. Right? Small leather. That's great. But helmets up here. Backpacks. Boots. Footwear and headgear. I'm glad I don't have to work on Saturday. Fitting, lots of fitting going on. Thousands of. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the parts, but I know that one guy works here. He's clear from California. I don't know. The Can-Am display is loaded. Bags. Some China quads, KOs. But you know, if there's a Motor Marini in here, I can't find it because that's why I'm sort of in here. There's one of our Hondas. It's not a Talon, it's more of that. And the price is not on it. I thought I would see Motor Marinis, but I'm not finding them. They had a bunch of them in here. Well, actually, they were back there. Here's one. Here's one Motor Marini. Yamaha Jenny sets. Some high-end racing stuff over here from Honda, and the Honda 50s are gone, basically, from what I'm. So this was a special bike, the Camel Pro Series in miniature. The Hondas, Motor Marini, and a Cruiser. No, an Adventure Motor Marini. That's kind of exciting. A Cape Motor Marini with the iron butt bags. A pink Fury. First one of them I've seen. Thank goodness. Motor Marini. Calabaro. But so Indian topped the $40,000 threshold a couple years ago. And we're going to see a couple of them in here. But they're not the chieftain that I remembered that they did it with. And you're gonna have to wait to see them. But they're selling like hotcakes. They've changed it up. They have all the apparel. There's a vintage one up on the wall. Some sales staff, some more merch, Indian merch, some matte and white, various paint schemes. This one has a pinkish hue to it. There's your classic from the teens, Indian, twin. But going to cut up through here. Going to miss the Africa, miss a lot of the Honda. This is the old Power Plus from 2016 at 16,000. Roadmaster. Not sure about that Power Plus. Oiling issues. 114 cubic Indian trike. Missing Vanderhals off, and the Moto Marinis had a display over here. I didn't cut up through here, but here you go. Coming in north of 40, a couple of these. Indian Challenger Elite at 41,249. Indian Roadmaster Elite, Indian Challenger Elite, which is a complete different bike, but both priced at 41 something or other. But yeah, 2025 bikes north of 40,000, north of 41,000 from Indian. Moving on quickly. These guys are coming in north of 30. It's a used custom. And when I walk back through here, they've cut it off. It looks like they've expanded their service and consolidated some bike sales. But yeah, that's a scrambler over there. There are some trumpets back here working out. Tons of customers. Excited to be here today. Seen a Rocket 3 outside. It was kind of dirty, but I guess I just like this guy. I like them all, but great, thanks. Oh, the Rocket 3s. Oh, there's one out here. Thanks anyway. Yeah. Over there, I think used to be. They had those Vespas back here, and they still do a Vespa in black. Triumph Tigers. The Rocket 3 over here is used though, but beautiful. Lots of nice salespeople. So here's your Yamahas. I'm making really good time. Suzuki's. I was kind of looking through here though, and you'd think a Suzuki or a Yamaha would jump out at me, but they really move the bikes. A Busa. Busas are under 20. Right at that. There's 200 mile an hour out of the box. Some Ducatis. We want to see some parts too, don't we? Just a quick overview of the parts anyway. The parts counter is like completely packed. Just kind of going from back and forth here. These Rangers with all that air conditioning and all that, a Maverick, Turbo Maverick. Want to see some of them. I don't see a price over 50, but over 40 anyway, 42. Here's a Rocket 3 used at $18,999 for 22 Rocket 3. I think I was wanting to get close to this one too. I'm not going to right away anyway. Good shot of a Rocket 3. Not sure, Defender. pretty well stocked indoors from just they have bikes up there, but it's closed off, and as far as I can tell, there's a cow over here I liked, kind of a retro. Nice camo graphics on this guy. Some road racers, and then kind of looks like the Cow 1000 over here. Yeah, this one. But it's only $650. Z650 RS. Under 9. Little waiting area for the service department. Pretty cute 300 there. These are specialty race bikes. They're Hondas, and then they're redone by Beta, B-E-T-A. Pure race animal there. And back here in their tires, I'd like to get you closer and to get an idea of the volume on the tires. They did make it tight this where I'm not going to walk in here. But there's a wall in back here. Like massive quantities. The tire inventory is just semi-loads. Just tires alone. That's why I was going to get closer to some of the parts. And they've moved the customers out of the parts department. I was going to look at this Maverick, but there's another one over here. I can get up close to this Maverick, how long it is there. But the other one's not as big as that one. I'm going to come around this side then. Get an idea of this Maverick. XRS Can-Am. It's a 42. These are racing. I'm not familiar with them. KTM. He's got 2 shopping carts full of tires. But this guy, I think it's been in here a while, but it's a lot shorter wheelbase, a lot shorter, because it's only a 2-door, and it's a 37 Maverick RS. Still looking around here. Yeah, a lot of nice people in here. Meet some cool folks. Cool merch, and then back into there, but an idea of some parts, you know, a few tubes, some jugs of gas. I thought that's what that said. They're 120 bucks. Is that what it is? Yeah, 130. I thought $35 a gallon was a lot, but I think that's 40 bucks a gallon. Some good oil there. But yeah, beautiful accessories. This is just some of the parts out on the retail end at the Iron Pony in Westerville, Ohio. Beauregard Rippey. Towards the end of June, before lunchtime. Thanks for watching.